The cheat, the band mascot.
She's our chinchilla.
Yeah, she's pooping.
She's
Craft little poop factory.
Right
No, I was told when the band. Oh, did she just go on you?
We can poo everywhere.
That is awesome.
It's just shit.
Chinchilla pellet.
Now, I know when I hear bands' names, I'm like, what in the world is behind the name? So, KOOZBANE, is it a place, a thing, a person?
Should we go ahead and just make this official?
Well, KOOZBANE, I mean,
It's got a couple of meanings.
it does have a couple meanings. Originally, I got the name from, well, the movie Valley Girl. I really enjoyed that movie, Valley Girl, if you guys are familiar. And I was online, and it was like the 25th anniversary of Valley Girl, so I clicked on this site, and it took me to this Valley Girl glossary. And it was just strictly like all these terms that Valley Girls use in their daily language. And I scrolled down it. We'd had some trouble figuring out a name up until that point. Scrolled down and found the word KOOZBANE, and the definition being basically like an insult that Valley Girls use towards punk rockers or new wavers or anyone not normal. So check out that mohawk on that KOOZBANE over there.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was kind of like a suiting meaning, and it was a cool word, and but there's also a double meaning. It's related to the Muppets show. So one of the early episodes from the 70s, you can find a clip, and Kermit the Frog is a news reporter on the planet KOOZBANE, and he reports on the lovemaking ritual of the KOOZBANians, the Gally Gally Ho Ho.
I think I remember that episode.
So check it out. It's pretty cool. At the end, he says, "There you have it, folks. Love comes to KOOZBANE."
Nice.
So.
Speaking of shape, what's to come for you guys? What's down the road? Do you guys have a CD coming out, or are you guys just kind of?
We're working on some new music.
Yeah,
we're probably a little ways away from a new CD, but we were working on some new tracks.
Nice. Are you guys bringing in any really cool outside influences, like different styles of music or different instruments? Or are you guys kind of keeping it that punk sound?
For one thing, Wade wasn't with us in our first album, so he's bringing his influence to the new album.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to have a little bit more of a metal edge to it, but it's going to be plenty of the same style that we normally do.
Yeah.
So music, I like online because I'm in front of my computer a lot. I know everyone else is who's watching because they're probably watching this online. Where can we find you guys online?
Well, we're on Reverb Nation. We're also on Facebook, and I believe we still have a MySpace page, but I mean it's MySpace. So but we have a digital album available on Bandcamp for $7.
Oh, sweet.
You can go in there and you can buy individual tracks for $1 a piece, or you can buy the whole album for $7.
Nice. How many songs are on the album?
10.
Money's worth right there.
Yep.
Sweet.
And of course, our album is always available at every show.
So we were on tour down in, where were we when you got those?
San Jose.
We got band
tattoos.
And Wishbone's the only person in the band who
No
he promised his mom when he was 4 that he wouldn't get any tattoos. So we all got
a wishbone.
So it can still be all of us incorporated. So.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Pretty cool.
Okay, Wishbone, I have to ask, what made you promise your mom at the age of 4? I mean, no 4-year-old goes, "Mom, I want a tattoo."
I had an uncle that was in the service, and it would have been like back in like the 50s or 60s, and back then, the artwork on tattoos with servicemen, generally the quality wasn't very good. After a few years, it would kind of fade, and then, my mom just never liked the way it looked. So one day we were at a family gathering, and I'm like looking at my uncle's tattoo, and she's like,
I don't ever want you to get a tattoo. They just look so bad and disgusting, and they get old on them. Look at how bad that looks on his arm.
And I said, "Okay, Mom, I promise you I'll never get any tattoos on my body." And I still haven't. I stayed true to it.
I have to ask, no offense, how long? How long has it been since you made that promise?
A couple years.
About 20 years, right? Just
at least 20 years, yeah.
At least 20.
Yeah, at least 20.
I was for a second. I thought you were a little kid when you were 4 flipping through Calvin and Hobbes, and Calvin said, "Mom, can I get a big old dragon tattoo?" And his mom just gave him a glare look. So. I think that wraps it up for us guys here in the awesome pad of the KOOZBANE, where there's much love here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep kicking it and enjoy, everyone.
It's near and dear the hearts of those who sail about a lighthouse keeper and his mermaid wife. They joined together for a different life. Yo ho, the winds and waters tell these tales. Father was a keeper, but yet he stole mine. And every mermaid walked by night. From this union there came three. Up over to the party, and the other was me. Yo ho, the wind blows.
Folks, I got Reanimator in here now. We're gonna start our soup. We're gonna be building the soup from base up. Now, in order to do that, have you ever made soup? I know you made pot pies.
Yes, I've made soup. I've been like the main chef in soup making.
Nice.
I've
So
stood by.
we're gonna start with a simple mirepoix. We've got some celery, carrots, and onion. We're gonna cut these up and throw them in the pot. Let them get good and brown, nice and soft. And we'll go from there, right? I have a potato. Because I don't know about you, Sean. This is Sean. He's from the band. I can't eat seafood without potatoes. I don't know why. So what we're going to do is, we're going to cut up some potatoes, toss them with some oil, and a little rosemary. Have some fun, right? Alright, so let's cut these up into easy bite-sized pieces, you know. I have a big mouth. I think Brianne has a small one, so let's go, you know, smallish size. Alright, potatoes are in the oven. I've got it set to about 350, 375. Now, you guys might be freaking out. Yes, the tips are getting a little burnt, but again, it kind of goes back to the whole cutting everything the same size. Small stuff will cook faster than the bigger stuff. The tips, there's nothing in the big tips. That's all shell, you know. So if that burns, it's alright. These guys are looking pretty good. All nice and crispy looking.
Oh yeah.
Don't
forget them giblets for the dogs.
Oh yeah, Jack Dog. So yeah, all nice and not translucent looking.
Looks like a toasted marshmallow.
Looks like it needs to go in my mouth.
It does need to go in the mouth and in the belly. And you'll notice again, it's only like a lot of the burnt is all the little tips that there's no meat in there anyways. What you gotta watch out for is a little bit here, you know, some good nice color on the bigger parts where the meat actually is. Alright guys, this is done. I'm gonna go in the kitchen with Wade. We're gonna pull out we're gonna go work on the soup. So Wade?
Super.
Alright, so we've got the shells that we threw in there for good flavor. They pretty much, at this point, have given up a lot. But the crab meat is done itself. So I'm going to go ahead and pull these guys out. So what we're going to do is, we're going to go ahead and bust up these legs and pull the meat out. And that way...
Yeah, crack them open. Get some meat.
Alright guys, so... we pulled out the bones, we pulled up the legs. The veggies at this point, they're soft. They've given up everything. I don't need them to be any more integral So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add a little bit of water. More to that. And what I'm gonna do at this point is I'm gonna pull out my boat motor. Now I went in and I added some tomatoes because it's bisque, you gotta have tomatoes.
To rise to the top, that seems like a race to the bottom. Bad decisions by people in power, left people struggling for survival. Walking along the way, trying to establish a citizen. Now living in poverty, and a ghost town fighting to stay. Where the world was all
Smells so good.
Alright everyone, I don't know about you, but I'm ready, I'm hungry. Wade's hungry, you hungry, Wade? Let's do this.
No, you took a shot of pork fat, you crazy man. So, everyone, you saw me add the water. Just a little bit of water to this. I went and added our milk. Now, when adding the milk to this, I went equal parts milk and water. What you want to remember is never, once you put the milk in it, or when you put the milk in it, it's not at a boil. After you put the milk in it, do not let it get to a boil. Because if it gets to a boil, something chemically happens and it'll break apart. The fat and the water will separate. So keep everything at a simmer. So, what we have here, we've got a little bit of our soup. What I'm going to do is, and I'm not burning my hand. We've got a little bit of our potatoes. This is where our bisque might transfer over into being a chowder. A couple potatoes. Piece of Parmesan chips. And for the recipe on that, you notice you didn't see me make it. Well, you're just gonna have to check out our Facebook page and find out how I made those. And then a little bit of the crab meat right there on top. And then for the finishing touch. And there you have it, my friends. Rocking the dish of crab bisque. Wade? Well, you guys started without me?
No, we didn't start. I was just posing.
Alright.
Well, you got a biscuit.
I'm gonna go make it back.
Hold on real quick. Sorry, gotta keep something.
We don't even know.
Gotta keep something
We weren't even
secret.
privy to this knowledge.
We got our biscuits, we've got some our butter sauce, our melted butter that as it simmered in the pan, I threw in some garlic, cloves of garlic. So it's gonna have that nice garlic taste to it.
There was a lot more, but Wade mistook it for his cocktail, so he drank some of it.
Wade loves the fat, what can I say? So we've got our drinks, we've got our food, we're gonna eat. Everyone out there, thanks for joining us, and remember, grab some friends, have them all bring over some food, one pot meals, go rock your dish.
Rock.
Have a good day.
Rock the day.
I have to take a picture first.
Oh my god.
Oh, and you'll notice, my spoon, it's my favorite absinthe. It's reappearing.
Check out our MySpace page.
Or my spoon page.
This is really good.
Dude, I must say, you actually.
Hey, we all did. We all were on hand.